So what's up?
Not much. I'm working on a tarot card deck, so that's taking up most of my art time. So.
Oh, nice. That's cool though. I mean, yeah. Is there like a theme, or are you just doing like?
It's like
Is it tarot themed?
Yeah. It's like object heads and people with animal for heads, so different things for heads, basically.
Okay, I like it. Is there gonna be someone who's got a gun?
Oh,
For
there
a head?
hasn't been yet, but now there might be.
Okay, excellent. So send me these when you get it. Send me these once you get them in a place where you're sharing, because I want to see these shits.
Yeah, they're up on my Twitter right now. So.
Okay, yeah, I've been logged out for a few days blissfully.
Okay.
I deleted Twitter off my phone on Wednesday night, and we're recording this. This is Sunday. I'm completely unstuck in time. Like I'm unemployed. The social. I'm practicing social distancing, which just means I'm kind of vibing in my room like I always do.
Yeah.
Yeah. The social distancing is like it's making me feel very much like a broken clock right now because I am extremely right, and this is the one time of day I get to be.
No, I get that.
So I have no semblance, I have no idea of time, but back to what I was originally saying was that I deleted Twitter off my phone on Wednesday because my brain is on fire enough as is, and Twitter is like the gasoline of the internet, and I really did not need to continually be splashing myself with that every time I looked at my phone.
Right.
So I did delete it. I'm missing a lot of my friends because...
Yeah, no, I am unfortunately on Twitter way too much.
Yeah, it's... I might try and just, like, start using browser again, but, like, only browser, but...
Yeah.
But, like, so time has just, like, been completely... I've been able to keep track of time. I am keeping my head above water just barely as far as news goes.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just vibing and smoking a lot of weed.
That's fair. That's valid.
You know what? And you know what? Someone's gotta. If I don't, then who will?
Right?
Anyways, episode time.
Yeah.
Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one They Might Be Giants fan cast. I'm Sarah, and I'm joined this week by my friend of the podcast, Ion.
Hi.
Ion, have you been on before?
No, this is my first time.
Weird. I feel like you've been on before. I have a really specifically implanted memory of you being on for like another stop motion movie. Like I have like an implanted memory of you coming on for like James and the Giant Peach or Paranorman.
I do love stop motion, but no, this is my first time on.
Me too. It's like my favorite thing in the world. And I'm not just like saying that to like gas you up because you're the guest this week. I fucking love stop motion so much. I did so much stop motion. Like whenever I had the opportunity to do a video project in class, I was like, oh, okay, I got this. Stop motion time. Let's do this, everyone.
Awesome.
I've fallen out of actually being able to do it, but maybe you might be another person who's actually seen one of my favorite movies in the world. Have you ever seen Mary and Max?
Yes.
Oh yes, I love that movie so much.
It's really good.
I was thinking about that movie while watching this movie, just because I was thinking about the making of that I watched, and they talk about how they intended to make that movie without any like digital alteration, but they had to because the Max model specifically was too like top heavy and it would fall over all the time.
Oh no!
So they had to like put a rod in him and like digitally edit it out.
Aw, I didn't know that.
Oh god, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I gotta fix that. It's a really fucking good movie.
It's so good.
But we're not talking about Mary and Max today. I'll find an excuse to talk about it on this podcast somehow, even though it's not. I mean, it's a mime gets killed with an air conditioner. That's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's got some scary bits, I guess.
Yeah, it's got some moments.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna go to the other upcoming horror movies, but there's nothing on there because movies are kind of on hold, I guess.
Yeah, nothing's coming out right now.
Yeah, nothing's really happening as far as like production happens. Like I went there and there was like front page was like, oh, Scream 5, there's directors happening and principal photography to begin in May, and I'm just like, anything that's planning on happening within the next 3 months that involves like a gathering of people, I'm very suspicious of actually happening.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I would love for there to be principal photography of Scream 5 starting by May, but
No, yeah, it's just not gonna happen right now.
no. Ugh. But we're not going to talk about that. I mentioned the social distancing already, and I mentioned I mentioned Twitter being a gasoline fire. So we're not going to mention the Kaboba virus whatsoever.
Right.
Because instead we've got the Coraline iris.
Yeah.
We watched Coraline this week.
Yes.
And it was the first movie that I'd seen, or the first movie I've ever seen. Yeah, so I've just been doing the last 150 episodes. I've been just going off Wikipedia summaries, but this week I finally decided to sit down and actually watch the movie. And you know what? Movies are pretty good.
Yeah.
No, this is a movie that I feel like I should have seen a long time ago. I didn't see it when it originally came out because I was like scared of it. Like in 2009, I was a big scaredy cat baby.
Yeah.
And then in later years, as I have become more accustomed to horror movies, I never really went back for it, and I don't know why. Like I've seen Paranorman. I like Paranorman a lot. That's due for a rewatch sometime soon if you want to come back for that.
I'd love that. Yeah, I saw this in theaters in 3D.
Oh yeah, okay. So this was in 3D, of course.
Yes,
of course.
You can tell from some of the effects.
Yeah, every time the hands were on screen, those were some 3D ass effects. But
Yes.
it wasn't like as it felt like it actually like fit the compositing of the scene as opposed to every other 3D movie where that would just be like, hey, here's some fish flying at the screen.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it works with the 3D.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking about Paranorman now. That's a good movie. I have soured on the joke at the end of that movie so much. Like, the first time I saw it, I was like, haha, got him. Owned. Yeah. And now I'm just like...
Yeah.
Like, I get the sentiment, but, like, at the same time, Leica has, like, kind of fumbled something like that in every picture they put out that wasn't Coraline.
Right.
Because like there was like the cross dressing or what was it in the Box Trolls? I really don't remember.
Yeah,
anything
there
about
was
that
a
movie.
guy cross dressing in that the villain.
Right, and in the Missing Link, which I'd actually kind of wanted to see until I realized like this entire big joke about it, where the titular Missing Link, like the Sasquatch ass character, is like, okay, my name is Sue, and it's just a huge fucking joke.
Oh, I didn't know that about that one.
Yeah,
Sad.
like it. The thing is, I'm a very forgiving person when it comes to these kinds of things. These all seem like instances of just like not thinking rather than malice, but they've just stacked them up like one after another. Like you'd think they would at some point hire someone for like, what's the word I'm looking for? Someone like to read over an article. Or
an editor.
Well, obviously an editor, but like a
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's bothering the hell out of me. It's y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you're screaming.
I do, yes.
I'm sure you're screaming at your iPod. But that's enough about the other movies by this studio. Let's talk about the one with zero. Let's talk about the one with zero homophobic or transphobic jokes in it.
Yeah.
It's Coraline, baby.
Right.
Released in 2009, directed by what's this guy's name?
Henry Selick.
Henry Selick. Yes, thank you. Also
Love
director.
Henry Selick.
Also director of James and the Giant Peach and Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Wikipedia, for getting my back on that one. Okay, so we start this movie and we meet our titular Coraline, who is dowsing, which I kind of expected to come back later in the movie. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of does, but also not super extremely.
Yeah, that's just kind of left there.
Yeah, I kind of expected that to come back at the end, especially because they do have like her basically doing dowsing, but with like a planchette instead of a dowsing rod.
Right.
But that's for later. So she's just like she and her parents have just moved into this new house, and she is dowsing around it. She's just grabbed an old stick that splits into two, is holding it by the two ends, and is looking for the well. I feel like I have only ever heard dowsing used to refer to like gold searching or something, but I guess
they use it to search for water. It's supposed to be.
Oh yes, okay. What is there like? How much of that is there like any actual science to dowsing with a stick, or is
no?
It like,
it's complete
superstition?
Pseudoscience.
Gotcha. Okay, I was just curious, but we meet some kid who's got an air horn on his bike, which has a completely different meaning in 2020. That air horn sound effect has a very different meaning in 2020 than it did in 2009.
Yeah.
Like I kind of expected to just like pull out, just like 360 no scope some fools in the in the garden.
He looks like he's got the skull mask on.
Yeah, he's got the skull mask with this fucking Sam Fisher eyepiece that's like rotating, and he's got like adjustable nodes for it. He gets the fog scope after he gets his kill streak.
Yeah.
But we meet YB, short for Yborn, and he is like he's just kind of being a dirty and quasi-antagonistic to Coraline. I keep fucking it up. I keep calling her Caroline on accident.
So does everyone in the movie.
Yeah, true. I learned from the worst. But so he helps her find the well and is like, hey, this well is really fucking deep. If you fall in here and you look up, you see the stars. And Coraline's like, damn, that's fucked up. Anyways, I think your grandma's calling you Yborn. What does she keep calling him? Why were you born?
Why were you? Yeah. He tells her that her rod's made of poison oak too.
Yeah, owned. I gotta say, why were you born is like that is like a perfect like 12-year-old, not even 12-year-old. Like I think Coraline's a little younger than that, maybe like a 10-year-old insult.
Yeah, it's
like
definitely a
like
thing.
you think you're being so witty, and also it's like kind of like if you analyze it whatsoever, it's kind of like a really mean thing to say to someone, but you're more obsessed with like the wordplay of it.
Right.
But it's fine. He doesn't mind. He's just chilling.
Yeah.
But and then we also meet a cat. We meet a kitty cat.
Yes, he's got a little cat.
Yeah, the cat who's his friend.
Yes, I love the cat.
But so she goes home and we meet her parents, who are voiced by it's not Toni Collette. It's Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher's the mother.
Okay, I was close. Terry Hatcher, and then the father, voiced by John fucking Hodgman.
Yeah. That's a good cast.
John Hodgman caught me off guard, but then we'll get to it when we get to it, because my favorite scene in the movie involves another John catching me off guard.
Okay.
But so we meet her parents, who are just kind of they're both garden magazine writers, I think.
Yeah.
And they're both just being kind of like cold to her because they have a deadline coming up, and the mom is like, hey, go fuck off, and you can't go play outside, it's gonna get muddy. And dad's like, what did mom say? Mom said no. Okay, so you can't go play outside. Go explore this house. Count how many blue things there are. And she spies a fucking little Lord Fauntleroy ass painting of a little boy in a blue shirt, yes, in a blue like sailor uniform.
And his ice cream's all over the ground. He's so sad.
Yeah, he's been a delightful little boy for mother, and but yet his ice cream was spilled everywhere by a callous man who brushed past him oh so quickly. And she also finds a door, and she's like, hey, mom, open this door, mom, open this door. And mom's like, fucking fine, God. So she cuts like the hole out of this little door, and it's like, it looks like the fucking, it doesn't look like this, but in my head, I just kind of pictured the mouse from Cat Dog walking out of it.
Yeah, I can see it.
But so she cuts it open, and then they open it up, and it's just fucking brick back there, because it's all blocked off.
Yeah.
Womp womp. And And then Coraline's mother is later like, "Hey, your best friend forever dropped off a doll. It's for you, and it's a doll that looks exactly like her, and it's." I would be really freaked out by this.
Yeah,
she takes this pretty okay.
She just sort of goes with it.
Yeah, she's like weird, but okay.
It looks exactly. It's got her clothes on and everything.
Yeah. That would be so fucking creepy. Oh my god. Yeah. But, so she's like, oh, I love it. Thank you. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Yeah.
But then when she finds the secret doorway hidden behind the wallpaper, there's like a fucking Legend of Zelda-ass music sting that plays.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Which really made me giggle. It's probably, I don't know. It probably was intentional. Impossible to say. But so she goes through. She has a dream where she goes through the portal, which looks like it. I've seen how it's made, and I can't remember. I've seen how this one's made, and I cannot remember off the dome. But it does look like an air duct kind of.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of exactly
It's
like a chute, I guess. Like
it looks like one of those tunnels that you get for your cats, actually.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is. That's exactly what it looks like. I couldn't place it, but that's exactly what it looks like. And she goes through the tunnel, and she meets her other mother, who is making her a lovely scrumdumbelumbus dinner.
Yes.
But she has buttons for eyes, and she's like, and the other mother is like, oh, don't worry about it. We all have buttons for eyes here. Go get your father. He's probably hungry. He's probably hunky as a pumpkin.
He is.
Just a thought, but what if instead of the pumpkin that the husband eventually turns into, he turned into like Pampkin, the emoji?
Oh no.
Pumpkinification.
Pumpkin.
But so she meets her dad, and fucking John Linnell from the movie Giants jumps out and does a 30-second song, and I was like completely flummoxed by this.
Yes.
It's the Coraline song, and it fucking bangs, and I wish there was a full like cut of it on a studio album.
It's good.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, he's got his little piano that plays itself.
Yeah, he's got a player piano. Which makes you think, I guess.
Does.
So they have their fun dinner with the literal actual gravy train and everything, and Coraline's like, wow, I love this place. This place fucking rules. And Mom is like, hey, let's go play hide and seek outside in the rain and mud. And Coraline's like, no, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm feeling kind of speepy. So she goes to her room, but there's like a small cast of characters who we meet in her room, such as like the octopus guy,
yeah,
and the skeleton turtle.
Yes, and she's got like a giraffe tank.
Yeah, she does have a giraffe tank.
Yes.
I mean, listen. Sometimes they just put two things together for kids' toys. It works for adults' T-shirts. You know how many T-shirts out there are just two things.
That's fair.
You know how the big meme right now is currently just two things. It's a character saying Pickle Rick. Literally, the meme right now is just like some character saying it's Pickle Rick. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Mr. B-Boy's, I kid you not, Coraline. Turns himself into a pickle. Funniest thing I've ever seen. That was not a good Mr. B, but that's fine. So she goes to sleep and she wakes up back in her own regular world, and they do a really fun trick for the teapot steam, which I just love to see. Because they just have like they have like it's not even like a second long shot of a teapot steaming. But they just have like little like extremely frayed balls of cotton coming out of the tip of it.
I saw that. That was really good.
Yeah, I love stop motion so much. But so she goes outside and is like, oh fuck, there's so much mail here, and it smells like shit. Looks like this guy goes to this Bobinski guy upstairs, and he's like a circus man, a gymnast, a trainer of mice, and a weird guy who loves to eat cheeses.
Yes, and he's like Russian.
Yeah, he's extremely Russian. He's voiced by Ian McShane.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh, okay, that's why he sounded familiar.
Yeah, that one was really bugging me as well. Okay, so I just googled Coraline actress because I was trying to figure. I googled that when I was trying to remember Terry Hatcher's name. And an IMDb page titled Coraline 2 popped up, and I was like, ooh, let me take a look at this.
Oh.
And it's just a list of actors and actresses by Anthan Sok 95189, who says Coraline 2 is still in production after when Laika make their other stop motion films. So sit down and enjoy my list.
Oh.
So thank you very much, IMDb user Anthan Soch 91859 95189. Sorry. So they just my notes say that Mr. B is a Russian gymnast who loves to eat cheese and fuck.
Yeah, oh my god!
He kind of does look like the type to love to eat cheese and fuck, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, you know that one Ojoy sex toy comic where the guy is like, okay, hurry up, hon, the lasagna is about to make my butt real clunky.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
It's a bad thought.
I'm very sorry. So we meet him, and then does Coraline go to the other world before she meets the two old ladies, or is that?
Yeah, because her mom tells her to go out and see them, and that's when she finds his mail and
yes.
instead.
They have a brief conversation, and Mr. B is like, "Hey, the mice, they tell me that you are there's a little door, watch out for it." And she's like, "Okay, thanks." That they won't even open, but thanks.
Yes.
It's not necessarily played for laughs here, but I do still like to see it. One of my favorite things is like one of my favorite jokes is like an extremely accurate prediction being off by a small detail and it being completely discounted as a result.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to reference Dilbert, but there's an old Dilbert comic strip that I remember reading as a kid in which I'm not gonna explain the plot of a single Dilbert comic strip for the sake of comedy. I'm sorry. But they do that joke and it made me laugh. But so we go into the I'm sorry. We go meet these two old ladies, Mrs. What are their names?
Spinks and Forcible.
Mrs. Pinks and Miss Forcible. Miss Spink
yeah.
and Forcible. They're two retired burlesque actresses. They're very old, and one of the old ladies, Bongo Mayong Bonkaloos, are huge.
Yes.
I have not spelled the word breast correctly in one of my 6 notes using the word. But so they meet up and then they read her tea leaves, right? And they're
yes.
like, oh, there's an evil hand coming, and then the lady with the big honka bunga bows turns it upside down and is like, I see a giraffe.
Yes.
But so Coraline retires to her bedroom for the night and goes to the dream world again. The other world.
Yeah, after seeing Wybie one more time.
Yeah. She does run into Wybie in the fog, right?
Yeah, he's
and it briefly turns into the lighthouse because she's got the hat on and it's really foggy. Yes. And Wybie says, "Why didn't you eat you spilled your beans?" And I love her little hat so much.
Her hat's really good. It's cute.
Yeah, it is. But so she sees Wybie and is like, "Hey, what's up with that fucking doll?" And he's like, "I just kind of found that doll. I don't know what you're talking about. I did not make a thing."
Yeah.
But so she goes to the night world again, the other world, and she goes out to the garden and sees this like massive, her dad riding this. Well, she gets there, and that's when her mom says the line, "Your father's hungry as a pumpkin."
Yes.
And she goes out and finds her dad riding a tractor mantis.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Me
the
too.
little
It's
mantis
great.
thing.
And they make a garden the garden looks like her.
Yes.
And then also, hey, Whitey is here, but he can't talk. It's normal, though. It's regular, and I swear. And Coraline's like, well, this guy can't talk. The other guy won't shut the fuck up. I kind of like this one better. But so, I think everything's largely idyllic, except in this one when she goes to bed, except for the whole Wybie not being able to talk, which is pretty creepy thing.
Yeah. Is this when they go to the jumping mouse circus?
Maybe.
Mr. B's little mouse circus.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, they go to the little like mice circus, and Mr. B has like this fantastic little mice circus that is way better than his real life mice circus.
Yes.
But then she goes, she's just like, wow, this is so cool. And then she like goes back to sleep and wakes up in her shitty world, and her mom's like, okay, we gotta go take your dad to, thingy, and then take you to, I'm taking you to do some school shopping. And they go to a thrift shop to get some school uniform stuff, and the person who owns the thrift shop also has gargantuan bongalonkagoos.
Yes.
And it's weird how much that's in this movie.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a lot for a kids movie.
Does Henry Selick just like them big and bouncy? Like, I've actually never seen Nightmare Before Christmas. How fat are the titties in that?
There's not any titties as far as I remember, really.
There's no titties in that. Okay.
He did also do Monkey Bone, though, did he not?
Oh, he did do Monkey Bone!
Yeah, so...
I literally just went to his Wikipedia page and I was like, oh, I wonder what else he's been on. And Monkey Bone. That's the Brendan Fraser horny sock puppet monkey movie,
yes,
right?
Yes.
God, I hope Brendan Fraser lands on his feet. The early 2000s were not kind to him.
No.
I've never seen Monkey Bone either, but I'm sure someone has huge honka-bonk-boo-boos in that one.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah. But, so they get back, and it turns out Mom has locked the door from the to the other world when they get back, but she has to go take care of something, and she's like, listen, Coraline, when we get this done, we'll celebrate, we'll make it up to you. And Coraline's like, you always say that. And then Mom leaves, and Coraline's like, well, I'm going back into the other dimension where Cool Mom is. And so she goes back there, and the cat's talking now.
Yes.
Voiced by Keith David, I believe?
David, yes.
God, the voice cast in this movie is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And what is he just like is like high and mighty to her in their first interaction? Like, obviously, like a cat would be.
Yeah,
like,
this is just like telling her it's not as great as she thinks it is and stuff.
Yeah. And then he, like, fucks off to go find a rat. And she's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go see this stage play done by Miss Spink and Forcible. And then the two of them are... One of them is being a mermaid, and the other one is doing... is it Venus de Milo? No, it's not Venus de Milo. It's,
the Venus... It's...
Is it Venus de Milo?
It's not Venus de Milo. That's the one without the arms. It's the Venus something, though. The one with the clamshell.
Yeah. The birth of Venus.
Yes.
And she still has...
She does not have much covering those titties.
No! They're both singing about how sexy they are. The Miss Splink is singing about how fat her ass is and how it makes the sailors horny. And Miss Forcible has huge stop-motion balingabongas just, barely covered up by tassels. And it's so fucking... They're huge! I felt like I was looking at a fertility statue! And so all they do is just sing for like 2 minutes about how big their asses and honkalobos are. And also that's the last time I've written down bogongobos in my notes. As fun as it is to just cram syllables together to mean breast.
And they have all their little doggies in the audience.
Yes, oh, that's right, because yes, the bat dogs, because the real Miss Spink and Forcible stuff.
Yes,
what's the
they have
word?
the angel dogs.
Yeah, they have the I can't remember the word for like actually like stuffing things.
Oh, taxidermy.
Taxidermy. Yes, they have all their like old they're Scotties.
Yeah, the
Scottish
Scotties.
Terriers. They have all their old Scottish Terriers like taxidermied, and when Coraline meets them earlier, she's actually fitting a currently alive Scottish Terrier for his wings.
With his little angel wings.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm just planning for the future, dearie. Angus doesn't look too well. But so she gets back from they unzip their old person suits and they're now young and sexy, and as Miss Forcible got older, her bongo bongos got way bigger.
Yes.
Like, it's extremely funny because, like, when she unzips her fertility statue ass body to reveal just, like, some fucking plain old like, she looks the same as Mrs. Spink, who does not have noticeably big breasts.
No, yeah, they look the same when they're younger, except for different hair.
Yeah. But, so they go back home. She goes back home, and they're like, "Okay, Coraline, time to put." Mom and Dad are like, "Okay, Coraline, time to put your eyes on. Take time for the button eyes." And she's like, "I'm gonna go sleep on it. This is bad, and it sucks. I'm gonna go back to sleep and never come back." So she goes to sleep, but she's still in hell, the other dimension. She runs into the dad, who is like seeming kind of husk-esque and kind of orangey and pumpkin-y, just a little bit. And he's sitting at the piano. He's just kind of plinking at one key. And I thought it'd be really funny if he did like the piano from Runaway by Kanye. Do you know that one?
Yes, I do.
And then I thought it'd be really funny if he started playing Megalovania. Smile's eating. Hold on, I need to look for this. She's eating some leafy greens. She doesn't like fresh leafy greens. I swear to God, she only eats them after they've been like left stale for a day.
She likes them aged to perfection.
Aged like a fine kale.
Yes.
I tried to feed her other vegetables. I cut up some green pepper for her recently, and she took one bite of it and like walked away.
Aww.
All she fucking wants is kale. I mean, listen, she knows what she wants, and it's easier for me to keep one thing stocked, I guess.
I don't blame her. Kale's pretty good.
Yeah. She's got... Sorry for the lizard live blogging, but she does have a piece of lettuce stuck to her face. I am going to take a picture of it. Hold on.
Aww.
Okay. Where were we? Okay, yeah, so she wakes up in hell, and Dad is playing Megalovania on the piano, and is, like, letting some shit slip about Mom that should not be getting slipped.
Yes.
And what happens next? Oh yeah, she gets, other mother is like trying to win her over with some chocolate bugs that are still alive, and
yeah.
For a moment it looked like the other mother was being animated at a different frame rate than Coraline was, and I'm sure that can't be the case for the entire movie, because I feel like I would have noticed it if it had been.
Oh, I didn't notice. I noticed
but, like,
the bugs were a little, like...
Yeah, but when she's eating them, it looks like her frame rate is really low too. But
okay.
I feel like if that had been like a consistent thing, I would have like actually noticed it. So
yeah,
probably nothing. So she gets yeeted into a mirror, and she meets some ghost babies.
Yes.
Who all have buttons for eyes, and they're like what do they call her?
The Beldam.
The Belden. Beldam?
Beldam.
Beldam. Okay, yes. Like Bedlam, but spelled wrong.
Yes.
But they're like, yeah, you gotta fucking... Please help us. Bye. And then, other YB, saves her from the mirror dimension, and throws her into the portal. Mm-hmm. And is like, get out of here, I got this. But he doesn't say anything, because he still can't talk, even though she unstitches his mouth from the permanent smile.
Oh, that's right, yeah, the other mother has it up in, like, a permanent smile thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but she unstitches him, and is like, it's fine. So she gets back, but mom and dad are missing.
Yes.
And she goes to see her neighbors about it, and Miss Spink and Miss Forcible are like, well, we can't go to the theater now. Your parents are missing. How will we ever get there now? And Coraline's like, and they're like, oh yes, your parents. I'm sorry, dear. And they carve her a planchette out of like a Ouija board planchette out of taffy.
100-year-old taffy.
That seemed like a weird thing. Like, that seemed like a weird thing to me. To, like, I feel like that was not in the script, and they just had to be like, well, we have to get the lens of truth into her hands somehow. What can we do earlier? Because, like, I love this movie. I really did. This is, like, me just nitpicking at it. That entire part just feels a little bit, like, pushed in to, like, add a justification for a thing.
Yeah.
Like, they just had to find a way to get the planchette into her hands for the end. But so they use knitting needles to carve a really good planchette out of 100-year-old taffy. And so she's really sad about her mom and dad being gone, and she burns the fucking doll because she finds a doll that was okay. So the ghost kids told her earlier that the doll that Wybie gave her is actually what the Beldam uses to spy on people, and she finds a double-faced doll with her mom and dad under their bed. So she lights that shit on fire, like suits up, and dives back into the hell dimension, and is like, "Hey, I want to play a game." And
the cat tells her to challenge.
This note from me just really caught me off guard. Other mother kind of looking like a thought, all spidery.
Oh no!
Like, you can't. Okay, she does have a big bong honka donk that because it's turning into a spider thorax.
Yes.
Or a spider ass. But it is still hidden under the guise of a mini skirt. She's also getting the spider from James and the Giant Peach, the hairstyle of that spider.
Yes.
She's getting that going for her as she like slowly becomes more and more spider-like. But she's like, okay, listen, you will find three eyes. She's like, okay, I'm going to find my parents and the eyes of the children, and that you're going to let me go. Otherwise, I have to stay here. And she's like, deal. I have hidden the 3 eyes and three what is it? 3 wonders I have given you.
Yes.
And these wonders turn out to be the garden, wherein Coraline has to use her oh my god, sorry, jumping back like an hour in this movie, but there was a scene that actually made me wince because Coraline's carrying these pruning shears with her everywhere. Yeah. And when she first meets Mr. B, he like jumps off the balcony of his second story and like does a split over her, and like she's holding her shears right up to his dongus.
Yes.
But a well tries to eat her, and she snips at it with the pruning shears, and she manages to take down the mantis tractor that has Pumpkin Dad atop it, who is very reluctant about the whole thing that he's doing right now.
Yeah. He's the one who hands her the eye.
Yeah, it's like, take it! And he falls into he falls into hell, and the world kind of like dissolves into like the void from that one episode of SpongeBob where Squidward goes too far into the future.
Yes.
Then she goes to the circus, I think. Not the circus, the burlesque show.
Yes.
Where she uses the planchette to find the next eye, which is being held between 2 hands, which are inside like a chrysalis. She reaches in, and then the other Miss Spink and Miss Forcible are like twined together like 2 extremely long pieces of tape. Like, they look like what happens when you twist airheads together.
Yes.
Which is okay. Question: do you eat airheads with any regularity?
I haven't in a long time.
Okay, when you did eat them as a kid, did you put them together and twist them like that, like they did in the commercials?
I can't say I did. No.
Damn. Otherwise, that shit is like the thing is that like the problem with airheads for me, among many things, is that they are really hard to get through the way that they are at their base. Like, you kind of have to go at it like jerky, which is really bad for your front teeth, and like tearing at it feels bad for your back. So I found that twisting it kind of weakens the structural integrity and gives you a thing to actually like chomp down on.
No, I just remember chomping on them, I guess. I just always had the mystery flavor anyway.
Yeah. But so she gets the eye from them, and then she has to go see Mr. B and his bunch of dead mice in his suit.
Yes.
And I could swear that I'm sure it's a Russian word, but I was almost certain that Mr. B just said bazinga before he started talking English. So she actually fucks this one up, but then Keith David Cat comes in and like calls back to a thing from earlier that we skipped over, where he was like, "I hate rats," and because he killed a mouse he killed a circus mouse.
Yeah, I don't like rats at the best of times.
Yes, and then he kills that rat that had the eyes, and so she's like, "Shit, hell yeah, I got all 3 eyes. Time to go face Mom." And she still doesn't know where her parents are, but she figures it out pretty quickly. They're in a snow globe from the Detroit Museum, or from the Detroit Zoo.
Yeah.
And she tricks the Beldam into like walking away from the snow globe and letting her get at it. And then this is like the sound design in this movie is impeccable, but I think it really just goes to another level here because she like goes full spider in response to this. And, like, they just kind of, like, fall into, like, this web made out of, like... From the way that it sounds, you would think it was made from, like, extremely thin pieces of sheet metal.
Yeah, it definitely makes that kind of noise.
The sound in this scene... Because the Beldam is, like, crawling down it to get to Coraline at the base of the web.
Because she throws the cat at her, and he takes her button eyes off.
Yes, and he blinds her.
Yes.
And she's like, oh shit. And she manages to just barely get out, using the help of the ghost children to cut off the Beldam's hand and trapping it in the corridor.
Yes.
She goes back home, locks the door, and her parents come home, very obviously having just been covered in snow, but they don't even notice whatsoever. They're just like, hey, we sold the book. We did a good job, honey. We're gonna have a big celebration tonight, sweetie pie. We don't even notice that we're wet. What the fuck are you talking about? Go to bed. So she goes to bed, and she gets the nice gloves that she got earlier. Her parents gave her gloves because she was like looking at these nice gloves at the thrift shop with the lady with the big bongos. And so she falls asleep, and she has a vision of the 3 kids that she saved. And they're like, thank you very much. And they've got angel wings and halos on because they're going to heaven now. Yep. And she's like, you're in grave danger though, kid. It's over for us, but you gotta fucking run. And then the hand that was trapped in the corridor comes through the doorway. And there's this big scene because Coraline's like, okay, I gotta throw away this key where no one will ever see it. Oh, that's right, the well from the beginning of the movie. So she heads over there. And the hand attacks her and tries to kill her, but then YB comes in with the clutch with his air horn bike.
Yep.
Motherfucker. And it's about to, like, jump at her and kill her, and YB just fucking drops a rock on it.
Yes.
It's really good. They drop it down the hole. They're like, okay, buddy, let's go home. And they win. They have then there's like a nice, like, 1-minute scene at the end of Coraline going around giving drinks to everyone and being like, hey, everything went pretty well. Then YB comes over with his grandmother, who's been talked about but not seen for most of the movie, and Coraline's like, oh, I have so much to tell you. And that's the end.
Yeah.
Really good movie. I'm kind of mad that I waited so long to watch it.
I love it. It's
really fucking good. On a scale of 0 to 5 surprised John Linnells, how many surprised John Linnells are you giving this movie?
I'm going to give it 5 John Linnells.
Yeah, I'm also going to give it 5 John Linnells. This movie was great. I fucking loved it.
I love it. I loved the book, too, so...
Oh, I should read the book.
It's a good one.
So, now we're going to move into recommendations. Ian, do you have a recommendation lined up for this week, or do you need me to go first?
Can I recommend the new Sentai?
Sure, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's, Mashin Sentai Kiramager. It just started. It's about... They're like gem people in this Sentai, so they're all based on gemstones.
Steven's Universe.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It just started, but I'm liking it so far.
Nice. My recommendation this week is going to be another anime. It's not one... Well, I think it is actually airing this season, but it started last season. It's a show that I completely slept on because, I mean, with a name like Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun and the thumbnails that Crunchyroll was serving me, no jury in the world would convict me for sleeping on this show. Because it looked like... I had diagnosed it properly in all ways except one, because I looked at it and I had memories of like Rosario plus vampire and those kind of like fan service, like demon-y, like vampires and werewolves and shit around like some random boy show. And it is that, but with none of the horniness, and the protagonist is just a wholesome boy who loves being friends with people because so the setup is this 14-year-old kid, Iruma, is treated like shit by his parents, and the final act of shit they put him through is literally selling his soul to a demon. Thankfully, the demon is the very friendly, voiced by Kazuma Kiryu. His name is Sullivan, and he just wants to spoil his grandson and send him to school. And he makes friends, and it's really sweet. It's really funny. It's a nice like salve in a really stressful time like this. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still watching like don't get me wrong, I'm still watching my other shows, but like this one is just really nice and cozy, and I don't know, it feels good.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm really liking it. There is a character in it whose name is Clara. She is like a 5-foot-something demon girl who is just a fucking gremlin 24/7. Which I really just appreciate it. Like I feel like I don't very often get to see like the absolute fucking gremlin being played by a girl character, especially the prominent girl character.
Yeah.
In the fifth episode, the student council president is like, I think this person's a human, but I don't know for sure. I have to check the ancient, forbidden human texts. And she goes to like these annals that she keeps secret in her class president's storeroom, and it's just a bunch of like romance manga.
Nice.
It's really good. But yeah, welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. It's fucking lovely. That's going to do it for this episode. Ion, thank you so much for coming on. It was a blast.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, glad you had fun. We'll have to have you back sometime soon.
Yeah.
So if you want to support the podcast, you can head to, we are at Fearbaiting everywhere. That's Twitter, that's Gmail, that's Tumblr. And if you want to support the podcast monetarily, patreon.com/fearbaiting is where you would go to do that. $1 a month gets you, $1 a month gets you early access to the episodes when we get them out early. $5 a month gets you your name read on the podcast and a short message. And $10 a month gets you all that. And also you get to make us watch a movie on this podcast. So thank you very much to Michael Kaiser, Paul Moran, Kit Spindler, Paul Bechtel, and Ducky Aisha. We love you all so much. If you want, Ian, where can people find you online?
Yeah, you can find me at Violet Magician on Tumblr and Instagram, and Violet Magician _ on Twitter.
Awesome. If you want to find me, I'm at SunhatZhenya on Twitter and SunhatZhenya on Twitch. I've not been on Twitter too much, but I'm going to try and maybe migrate back there just a little bit because I miss my friends. Other pod you can listen to. Okay. So thank you to Seda for the music that you hear at the start and end of each episode. You can find their music under People You Meet Outside of Bars. You can just head to gaygothvibes.online to check that out. Thank you very much to, and they're also on Twitter at Nudity. Thank you very much to Blair for editing this podcast. You can find him on Twitter at Blair Kitsch. And if you want, thank you very much to Matt GameCube for hosting this and a bevy of other podcasts on the Noise. I almost said the Maximum Fun Network on Noisespace.xyz. You can listen to this, a sister podcast that I do with Blair and Seda called The Wonder Years. We're wrapping up Animorphs. And you can also check out Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, the Lettison podcast that I'm on sometimes. And I think that's everything. Ion, thank you again so much for coming on. It was a real treat.
Thanks for having me.
But until next time, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ion.
And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Good night, everyone.